Aloha guys, hope everyone is doing well. Today I want to talk a bit about the Autel Evo Lite series and the Nano series and the release and what I know so far, and just kind of talk story a bit about the drones and maybe how they compare a bit to some of the DJI models that are currently out, and maybe even some of the DJI models that aren't out, such as a Mini 3 for example. So with that being said, I got a couple emails today. Actually, one from Andrew Tiffin. So Andrew, who is owner of Tiffin Filters, as I'm sure most of you know, they're going to come out with filters for the Mavic 3, and I should have a Mavic 3 in my hands by next month, even after my refund. So he'll send out a couple sets of filters for the Mavic 3 to be able to test and use, and I'll probably give a set away as well, so stay tuned for that. And I got a couple emails, one obviously not directly, but just an Autel email, and one from this global PR agency, which apparently seems to have some good info regarding the product highlights and stuff. But essentially, we have the Nano Series, 249 grams. That's comparable to the Mini at 249 grams with a half-inch sensor, or 1 and 1/2/8-inch sensor. So right now the Mini 2 is just a slight above with half-inch sensor. It's basically this right here. And I didn't even know this. I thought it was a half-inch sensor, but it's half for 1 2/3. So I don't even know, but I guess that's basically a half-inch sensor. It has 12 megapixel still photos, and it actually is a good sensor. It shoots 4K. I'm having very little complaints about the Mini 2. It's a really cool drone. That's probably my favorite DJI drone to date, just because of the fun factor. There's really nothing you can't have fun with the Mini 2, and it is capable. You can go ahead and take a nice image with it. You can get some nice footage with it. It's just a cool little versatile drone, and again, at the price point, you can't go wrong at $500, $600 for the Fly More combo. So that's basically the equivalent to the Nano Series models. So the Nano Series is going to come in two, the Nano Plus, which is going to have a larger 1 and 1/2/8-inch sensor. So that's going to be a step up from the Mini 2. So essentially, this is going to be, in my opinion, comparable to what the Mini 3 will be. And I personally think that's going to be the first DJI drone release for 2022. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But to me, I think the Mini 3 is going to be an easy release for DJI, and something that will probably answer back to the Nano Plus series drones. But mind you, this does not have geofencing. That's a huge, huge thing, in my opinion, for the drones. So again, that's going to have 1 and 1/2/8-inch sensor, so it's going to do better in low light. The Nano is going to have the half-inch sensor. So essentially, the Evo Nano is going to be like the Mini 2, and the Nano Plus will be like a Mini 3 that does not exist yet. So we still don't even have the Nano Pluses, at least I believe maybe a couple people do. I don't even know, not in the US, but we should be expecting delivery, from what I heard, basically January 15th, when they should start hitting places like B&H, Advexture, Adorama, Best Buy, whatever. And again, these guys come in different colors too. You got the gray, you got the orange, you got Arctic white, you got red. So that's kind of a cool thing. No geofencing, and just a really nice set of drones for getting into the Autel, world. So anyway, that's that. We have, let me go back to the email. We got the Lite and the Lite Plus. So this is 4-axis gimbal, which should be pretty good as far as giving us good quality stabilization. We got a 1-inch sensor for up to 6K 30 frames per second. So that's going to be essentially the Evo 2 Pro 6K camera sensor on the Lite Plus. So again, you may want to consider also just getting the Evo 2 Pro 6K as an option. Like if we go over here, we can go to consumer products. Over here, I think I'm on Autel's. There we go. So we'll go over here. We got the Evo 2 Pro, 6K 1-inch sensor, and it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But again, if we're looking at the pricing on these guys, the Lite Plus premium bundle is kind of pricey. It's a $1649. So the base model, yeah, it's $1349. But if you want to get the extra batteries and some of the little stuff like filters, props, the little hub, I guess, comes with it, and you're going to be spending almost $1,700. So for, whatever this is, let me see what this is. on-the-go bundle. It's sold out. Let me see if B&H has anything. Autel Evo 2 Pro. I can't believe I bought mine. I bought this. I didn't buy the rugged bundle, but this is $2,000. Discontinued 6K. This is the one I have, minus the smart controller. Discontinued. Got it. But this is what I bought. I bought the Evo 2 Pro 6K Drone Plus on-the-go bundle. I bought it for like $1,200 from here. That's super killer. So they don't even have anything available. It's weird. It seems like a lot of these drones, honestly, are going to be kind of hard to come by, which is almost a little scary. So it's like everything's sold out and hard to get. But again, here's the 6K in theory at $1,795, and over here, back over here, we got $1,649. So I saw someone selling on a reputable site, someone I actually knew, a brand new backup Autel Evo 2 Pro 6K for $1,200. So if you search the right forums and groups, you may actually find someone who is just not needing one, and that can be a good option for you if you're thinking about getting the Evo Lite Plus. But again, we don't really know much about the Sky app and how the Sky app's going to be. We don't know about this new controller and how the new controller is going to be. But in theory, it should be a really great drone. I mean, we got variable aperture, f2.8 to f11. I'm looking down here where my cursor is. We have, can balance overexposure and underexposure, ensuring your images and videos remain clear. I don't know about all that, but the bottom line is I'm sure it's going to be a killer drone. It's going to have killer transmission, and it's really a pretty drone too. I mean, we got different colors for the Lite Plus. We got the Arctic White, which should look absolutely beautiful against the carbon fiber. We got this Deep Space Gray, and then of course we got the Autel Classic Orange. But just know, again, that we have two different models. We got the base, which comes with essentially this right here, one battery, set of props, the bare essentials, essentially the charger for a single battery. And then we have the premium bundle here where we got controller, we got the little charger, we got where is it? We got extra sets of props, we got cables, filters, we got the hub, we got 2 extra batteries. So really you're going to want to buy the premium bundle if you can, just to get started. And as I said, let me see where the Lite is, or not the Lite, the Nanos. So the Nano, back over here, there's so many little drones nowadays. We got the Nano at $649, which again is going to come with essentially just the bare essentials, the controller, one battery, kind of lonely. You don't want just one battery. And you got the props, little screwdriver to probably take off the props. I bet you the props are comparable to the Mini 2. I hope they are, because the Mini 2 does really well if you crash it. And the premium bundle is $799. So it's $800 or $799. It's a bit more than, say, the Mini 2. And I don't know. I mean, do you want to get this over Mini 2? The Mini 2 is a solid drone, but this doesn't have geofencing. It's going to come in colors. It has higher resolution, 48 megapixel photos. So until I really see some of the files, I'm not going to know. It has 4K video. So in theory, it's going to be an improved Mini 2 already. And then we got the Nano Plus, which is going to be just basically like a Mini 3, I'm sure, if they actually release it sometime soon. This really should smoke the Mini 2. I mean, for a lot of reasons. I mean, obviously, it's a bigger sensor. It's going to do better in low light. There's no geofencing. It should have better range. But, I think it has a fixed aperture of 1.9. So that's a pretty big aperture. This is 2.8. So it's going to let in that much more light at 1.9 than 2.8. Sorry, this is getting confusing, zipping all over the place. Okay, here we go. So again, if you're thinking about it, just know the premium bundle for the Nano Plus, this is what I opted for. To me, it's going to be an amazing little drone to carry with you. It's going to do better in low light than, say, my Mini 2. It's going to be a bit more serious drone than the Mini 2, and it's going to be a lot more capable drone. And I got it in orange. I got the premium bundle, which again has, is it not the premium bundle? Why is it not showing the extra batteries? Come on. Base, $799. Premium. Okay, so they just have the images wrong or something here. Advexture, you got to change the image, but that's about it. I mean, I really just wanted to talk a little bit about the different options, and I don't need to get totally into everything. I mean, here is essentially where they're at. So if you want to see, Evo Nano Standard, $649, $799 for the premium bundle. Then it gets to $799 and then $949. And again, you just kind of see it exponentially gets a bit higher. You're getting that much more. Again, the Evo Lite Plus is going to be a serious drone because it's going to essentially have the Evo 2 Pro 6K sensor, which I can vouch for is amazing. And it's going to be a great low light drone. If you're thinking about flying at night at all, this is going to be the drone to get into. And it's going to be less than the Evo 2 Pro 6K unless you find a deal or someone selling theirs. But this will be that drone that's going to be a very capable drone, comparable to an Air 2S, basically. So everyone seems to love their Air 2S. I had one for a little bit, and it seemed like a great drone, and I know it is, actually. It's a great little drone, but personally, I enjoy flying the Autels more, just for a lot of reasons. Again, no geofencing being a huge one. And if you like the Air 2S, I think you're going to really enjoy, not the Nano Plus. Let's go back over here. God, too many things. Oh, this is where I was. If you like the Air 2S, I think you're going to really enjoy the Lite Plus because I think it's going to be actually better quality image-wise, and it's going to be better video quality than the Air 2S. That's my opinion based on what I see with the Evo 2 Pro 6K. So you see all Evo Nano and Lite series products will be available at B&H, Best Buy, and Adorama, but also know they're going to be available at places like Advexture, which is a super reputable place, advexture.com. They don't give me anything. I just actually enjoy pushing people to places that actually have been really good and treated me well. So I'm sharing that knowledge with you guys. If you're not sure of other options, you can pre-order here. If you ever have an issue, they'll allow you to cancel it. You can return stuff with no problem. They're just a good company, and everyone's really easy to deal with over there. So advexture.com is another quality option if you want to order your drone other than just a B&H, Best Buy, or Adorama. And really, that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to talk a bit about what is out there because, as I said, I didn't even know that there was a premium bundle available. So I had to call Advexture and have them change my order from the Nano Plus Standard to the Nano Plus Premium bundle. I would opt for the Premium because you're going to get the extra batteries and props, and it's just going to kind of save you a little money up front. And you can't really fly a drone with one battery and actually have fun. It's pretty tough. You're going to get pretty frustrated pretty quickly. So that should be about it. As I said, this is saying the first batch of Evo Lite Plus is arriving at the U.S. warehouse around December 30th and will be shipped to distribution partners within a few days. Further shipments with more models will be arriving during the month of January. And as I said, I've talked to a few people, and I think what's going to happen is mid-January is going to be when we should start seeing everything start flowing and people starting to receive theirs and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So be patient, and Autel, I think, will give us a drone that isn't going to be kind of like the Mavic 3 that wasn't really fully baked and came out a bit premature. I think these guys are definitely going to be a solid drone right out the gate. That's my opinion and my feeling. That's my gut intuition saying that. So we'll see. Hope springs eternal, and that's it for now. Happy New Year, guys, and aloha.